All right, so I'm here to talk about Amsterdam, which is this new movie by David O. Russell and has an all-star cast, including Margot Robbie, Christian Bale, John David Washington, Anya Taylor-Joy, Rami Malek, Taylor Swift is even in the movie. There's so many people in this movie, which when I usually see a film with 20 plus maybe, it could be less than that, but just with a cast so large that everyone that you recognize is in it, I'm always kind of skeptical because I'm thinking, are we going to be too distracted by so many famous and recognizable faces, or are we actually going to enjoy that addition to the movie? Now, David O. Russell, I feel like, is hit or miss with a lot of people. I tend to think that he has some, very good qualities as a director, like Silver Linings Playbook, American Hustle, Joy. I've enjoyed those movies. Never thought they were like the best movies, but I've enjoyed them. And now with Amsterdam, it kind of falls right into that same line of, storytelling that he does, which I don't mean that in a bad way, but with this one in particular, it felt like the story went on for a very long time. The movie kind of runs a little longer than I anticipated it to. The cast is fun, and there are some really fun comedic moments here. But kind of what I was just saying a moment ago about the cast being a really big distraction, I did feel like, okay, how many other famous people are we going to cram into the movie now? Just, depending on the cameo of that famous person, every other scene, every character, for the most part, is someone huge, A-list. Again, not a bad thing, but I started to feel like they were the storyline when the storyline itself was getting lost, and so we were only focused on how many big names there were. I didn't find the movie that, thrilling. I thought the movie kind of was a slow burn. It isn't to say that the movie didn't have its interesting moments. I thought, again, there's a lot of comedic timing in this movie that worked well. Sometimes it didn't. Sometimes it just kind of dragged. Some people may find this movie to be slightly boring. But I do feel that I like where, the heart of this movie was supposed to be. I just felt like it kind of ran its course. And it could have been trimmed down a little bit, because it starts to lose its momentum. It doesn't really pick up speed by any means, but it starts to just go on and on and on. And that's when I can feel like this movie might suffer a little bit because of that. Again, good acting all throughout, but just nothing in terms of its story that really will be memorable. I don't think this is a movie that you're going to want to watch maybe more than that one time. I could be wrong. That's just my takeaway. But it's a film that you don't have to rush to see right now. And if you do, I'd love to know your thoughts on it. If not, you could wait till it comes on streaming or whatever. Other than that, Amsterdam, it's an okay film. It's not the greatest, but it's not the worst thing you'll see this year.